So we've completely finished our acrylic full set with tips, and now we're going to do a junk nail on my client's nails. In order to accomplish this, you want to make sure that you have plenty of embellishments. Doesn't matter what they are, long as they're all different. That's the point of having a junk nail. So the other thing that you're going to need is the glue or the resin that you're of your choice, with a brush attachment preferably. That's what I like to use. It's a lot easier. So I have all of my embellishments laid out here that I plan to use. I may not use all of them, but I want to have them out just in case. We have some chains, we have some Swarovski crystals, as well as some point-backed Swarovski stones, some bows, and other various embellishments. So it's best to have them all laid out so that you can do this step quickly, because the glue dries very quickly. We're also going to be using the glue dryer spray to help set our stones so that they don't move around after we have laid them down. A junk nail is just that. It's 3D, very junky, up off the nail. So make sure that you did a very good client consultation and let your clients know that that is how their nail is going to end up. So if they're a hairstylist or they do anything with their hands, they probably shouldn't get a junk nail. Let's go ahead and get started. So first I'm going to place my most bulky embellishments. And I'm just laying down my glue all over the nail so that it will stick wherever I place it. So the first thing I'm going to lay is this bow, just because it's big and bulky. I'm going to lay that down randomly, just somewhere where my client will like the end result. So once we've laid that, we want to go ahead and start filling in around the actual junk nail. I like to use these pointed back stones because they fit easily into little crevices. They are a little hard to pick up, so you want to make sure you have a good set of tweezers. And right now I'm just filling in all of the little spaces with some of my junk embellishments. Don't feel like you have to lay your embellishments completely flat, because that's not the point of this particular nail design. You want it to be as bulky and junky as possible without causing your client to not be able to be functional as well. So I'm just adding some flat stones as well as some bigger embellishments. It's completely up to you. And like I said, it does not need to be flat if you want to actually call this a junk nail. So we're just going to add some glue around each one of my small stones and embellishments. If you don't want it to move and you want to set your current stones, you want to just add a short burst of your glue dryer spray from a short distance as well, just to make sure that they're locked in for now. You can't move the stones after you've sprayed the spray, so make sure that you get it where you want it. So now I'm going to add a 3D chain to the nails, and I'm just going to cut off with a clipper, nail clipper, a small, very small piece. And with my tweezers, I'm going to add the chain and just lay it wherever I see fit, anywhere I have a space. And I'm just going to lay it right there behind in the cuticle area. As I said, the junkier, the better. That's the point of a junk nail. Again, I'm just adding a little bit of my glue, and I'm going to pick up a few of these smaller stones just to add more of a bling factor. Again, I'm going to pick up some of my pointed back stones and just place them in the spaces in between where they will fit. So now that I don't have very much space at all, I'm just going to fill in around the edges with small stones. This is very important. You don't want to have large embellishments that can possibly catch on your clothing or your hair or anything else around the edges. You'll lose them surely. So go ahead and fill in around the edges of your nail with the smaller Swarovski crystals or embellishments, whichever you choose. I'm going to use a stone that's just a little bit bigger to go in this bigger space here and tuck in under that bow where it's lifted a little bit. This will keep things from catching on that bow if you tuck in a little stone there, just to secure it so it won't catch. Again, we're going to just take a little bit of our glue and fill in where there's open spots. And this is very important with a junk nail because you want to make sure that nothing is catching. This step will make sure that that doesn't happen often. A couple more stones and we're finished. Again, it's not important that your stones are completely flat when doing a junk nail. As a matter of fact, these stones that I'm laying on the edges are kind of up in the air and at an angle, simply because I want to keep that junk look. Now keep in mind that this nail style is not for everybody, so it's very important that you do a very good detailed client consultation. So now that I've laid all my embellishments, you want to let this air dry as much as possible. But if you don't have time to let it air dry, just use your glue dryer spray, again, at a long angle away from the nail, and bring it in so that we don't cloud up our stone. And your junk nail is complete. Hey everybody, this is Mary Negron with $1 Million Stylist, and we just wrapped up our full set of acrylic with tips. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope that you will take the time to practice these techniques and come back and learn more with us. We went over how to apply the tip, how to shape the tip, how to file and buff, lay the acrylic. We also learned how to do a junk nail all the way at the end. I hope that you guys learned some awesome techniques from me, and I will be back soon with more. So thank you so much for your time and have a great day.